Module 14, Fertility Today, by Stephanie Cortez. What is fertility? Fertility is the ability to produce an offspring. A fertility rate is a ratio of live births in that area to the population of that area. A person's fertility can be based on many different criteria: age, race, birth control accessibility, infertility, and diseases. Birth and fertility rates in the United States. Throughout the years, the birth rate has had some lows and highs based on different aspects of the economy, like the Great Depression, the baby boom generation, and the 1973 oil crisis. The birth rate in 2013 was down less than 1% from 2012. The total fertility rate was also down 1% from 2012. One of the main factors for the decline is the struggling economy. Once the economy levels out, you will see an increase in both fertility and birth rate. Fertility rates based on race in the United States. Birth rates among Hispanics and Blacks have dropped substantially in the past couple decades. Whites and Asians have also dropped as well, but with a slower decline. The fertility rates have dropped more with Blacks and Hispanics, possibly due to higher unemployment rates within these race categories. Fertility rates based on age. The birth rates for women under 30 have declined over the past 5 years. Birth rates for women over 30 have increased over the past 5 years. The decline of birth rates in women under 30 could be linked to the economy. Women have been waiting longer to get married, and married couples have postponed having a child or children due to the economy. Women under 30 years of age have around a 71% chance of becoming pregnant. Once a woman turns 36, her chances of conceiving are around 41%, and each year after, her chances drop lower. Birth control accessibility. There are many different types of birth control that are accessible to people. Condoms are the most accessible form of birth control and are available to everyone. Birth control pills are the most common form of contraception for women, which are prescribed through a doctor. There are lots of types of contraceptives for women, like a patch, ring, a shot. All of these have the same level of effectiveness. There are also permanent sterilization for men and women, which are a vasectomy for men and a tubal ligation for women. These two methods sometimes can be reversed for future fertility. Plan B, or the morning after pill, is used when the original contraception has failed. This can be purchased over the counter without an ID at any pharmacy. Endocrine and reproductive infertility. 10 to 15% of couples are affected with different glands involved in the endocrine system or don't work at all can lead to fertility can lead to fertility issues. The hypothalamus, a part of the lower brain that works alongside the pituitary gland in releasing hormones. If these hormones are not functioning properly, this could lead to infertility. Hormone imbalances with your thyroid gland can also lead to infertility. Your thyroid gland can also lead to infertility. Cysts or tumors located on a male's ovaries or a male's testes could hinder contraction of an STD. Also plays a role in the ability to reproduce. Conclusion. Fertility is important to every race, age, and nationality. That is what keeps our species in existence. With the lowering of birth rates in the U.S., it takes a hit on the economy. With lower birth rates, that means less people to employ, less people to spend their money. That means less people to employ, less people to spend their money on in the economy. As far as the race and the fertility, the U.S. suspected that by 2042 that the population will reach the majority-minority status, meaning that less than half of the population is non-white, is not Hispanic white. With the decline in birth rates, this projection could change because minorities, especially Hispanics, are having less children. Age also plays a factor in fertility in the U.S. Women are waiting longer to have children than they were in the past. Women are waiting longer to have children than they were in the past. Steadily declines after the age of 30, which has an impact on the fertility rate, which has an impact on the fertility rate. Women that have children in their 20s have a higher percentage of conceiving than a woman in her mid to late 30s. The ability to purchase and or receive contraception is easier nowadays than it has ever been. Parents are more willing to participate in preventative measures like birth control for their daughters and having having to be concerned about their child becoming pregnant as a teenager. It is also easier to purchase the morning after pill. It is also easier to purchase the morning after contraception pill. So this has also contributed to the decline of the birth rate. Reproductive and fertility issues can be frustrating inside for couples that are trying to conceive. Luckily, with the advancement of science and technology, fertility drugs and IVF treatments have helped women and men who struggle with fertility issues be able to conceive a child. IVF treatments have increased the amount of multiple births recorded in the U.S. Those fertility treatments can be expensive, so it's not a choice for everyone who struggles with infertility.